Hello everyone, and welcome to the online presentation for LinkedIn. My name is Amanda Copetillo. I'm a career advisor here at Mesa Community College, and today we're going to go over LinkedIn and how it can help you as a student, staff, faculty, and community member to discover and develop a LinkedIn platform for your online digital presence. We're also going to become more familiar with LinkedIn and its components. We're going to go over key elements of a LinkedIn profile. We're going to also provide you with some updated statistics on LinkedIn about LinkedIn itself and what the users are doing. We're also going to show you a video at some point in the presentation so you know what LinkedIn is about and what they're trying to promote to the community. So with that, we're going to get started. Okay, so we are actually on the LinkedIn homepage for us to sign in at. You can join LinkedIn right here, or if you have an actual account already, you can sign in here with your email or your phone number and whatever password you have. So what we're going to do is we're going to sign in, we're going to look at an account and go through that and show you the different components of it so that you are more familiar and aware of what they do. Okay, so here's the homepage for LinkedIn. LinkedIn has got a lot of different things that are going on here on that homepage. Has a familiar format like Facebook. I call it the professional Facebook. It's got a lot of tidbits of information that you can read on. So you've got like a news link right here that you can go through it and pick and read if you want to. You also have your information off to the side here. It's got your name, it's got your own specialized title that you can create for yourself. You have a posting area where people are posting information. It's either people or it's companies that you're following that are on here. You can also create your own posts. You can put videos, you can put pictures, you can put articles, you can write an article if you'd like. So there's a lot of different things that are a part of the homepage that allow you to interact with it. So if we go back to the top, if we go into your network, so the My Network little link that's right up here allows you to see people who are inviting you to be a part of their connections. And there's also information off to the side here, like how many connections you have, how many contacts you have. You also have information on the bottom that people you may work closely with. So these are suggestions that LinkedIn is actually giving you to connect with. So whatever information is built into your LinkedIn profile, they start pulling some of those suggestions based off that. So like Mesa Community College, they have some from Arizona State University, people with similar roles. It doesn't even have to be here in the United States. It could be somebody who is outside of the United States like in Europe or somewhere. So you can connect with different people, not just within the States, but you can connect globally. You can also see how you can ignore or accept invitations if you want to. You can even see sometimes people just send you connection invitations without personalizing it. So sometimes when people personalize it, it helps you realize, where did you meet this person? How did you talk to them? Did you meet at an event on campus? Did you meet at a conference? Did you meet at a seminar? Was it in a classroom setting? Is it your teacher? Is it a student? So you have an opportunity to connect with a lot of wide range of different individuals. So just some tidbits of information for you as well. We have currently right now, LinkedIn has 675 billion members. They have 310 billion active monthly users, and about 44% of these people are daily users. So that equals up to 297 billion. So people are getting onto this platform daily so they can see updates, so they can connect with people, so they can find jobs. There's a lot of information that's on LinkedIn that you can be a part of. So let's go to jobs. So the job link allows you to just do a job search. very similar to other search engines, kind of like Indeed, ZipRecruiter. It allows you to type in a title. You can do city, state, or zip. It also, like I said, it doesn't have to be within the US. You can think globally if you'd like to. You can also look based on your profile too and the information that you're posting in there. It'll come up with jobs that they feel would be a best fit for you. So you can go through and click on some of these and see if there would be something you would enjoy doing. You also have the opportunity to apply for some of these jobs. So say like I wanted to work as, I'm just going to say a career advisor because I'm a career advisor, or a career coach. We'll do career advisor. And I didn't put any city, state, or zip. So it's showing me like in Washington, I can go to Texas. If I were to click on any of these or this first one that came up, it's showing me that I can save it or I can apply for it if I wanted to. And if I wanted to apply, then it takes me to their website so that I can do that. Let's go back. We can also look at messages that people have sent us. It's just another way to connect with people. Messaging is also consistently on the bottom of your page as you go through different links on the top. So if you go to jobs, you can see that it still stays there. So this is just another way for you to talk with people that you've connected with. People will connect with you to talk about possible programs that you may want to be a part of, or recruiters are pretty active on LinkedIn. So they will go on here and look up skills and see if people have these skills. And if you have the skill that they're looking for or the type of experience, they may message you through this platform right here to see if you'd want to come in and apply for a job or come in for an interview. So this is just another way for you to connect and network with different individuals. You also have a notifications page. So as you start to grow your network, you're going to see that you have different things that pop up for notifications. It'll give you trends. It'll tell you who's hiring in Phoenix. You can congratulate people for working at a place for amount of years, or you can say like, oh, someone just started a new position. Sometimes they have birthdays, so it's really nice to be able to get these notifications to connect with them and say like congratulations to people when they do have an anniversary coming up for how long they've worked there. The one piece that we want to really talk about today is your profile. So if you click on this little triangle right here underneath the picture, it's going to show you your settings, help, any of these things that you normally would have in a setting area. But right here, this view profile is very important because this is where you get to view, edit, and create your own profile for yourself on your LinkedIn account. So as I clicked on that, it brought up my page. So I want to kind of go over my page with you and show you the different pieces and components that we have that are a part of that. As you can see, you've got this little blue box right here. It says add a profile section. The profile section has a lot of information that you will be inputting into the system for LinkedIn so that you can create your account. You have an introductions page, which is really just that top part with your name and your picture and about yourself, a featured area, you have a background component, you have skills, accomplishments, additional information, and supported languages. So these pieces are areas that you do want to start to fill out because then the more information that you have listed on your LinkedIn profile, the more people get to know about you and the more that they can start building best fitted jobs for you, if that's the case, if that's what you're using this platform for. Or it's just to let them know this is my online professional self. This is who I am. These are all my skills and abilities. This is who I am as a professional. So I'm going to push this back up. Actually, I'm just going to click it. There you go. So you can see you have an introduction. So your introduction is this piece right here. You can put a profile pic, just a quick note and a little added information for you. 14% more views happen on LinkedIn, 14 times more reviews of your profile happen if you have an actual picture of yourself, because then they know who they're talking to. Because I feel like people remember faces before they remember names. So this is another way for them to connect with you if they've met you in person and don't remember your name, so they have a profile picture that they can see. You can customize the back picture with whatever you want in here. You can also go here underneath your title. So titles in jobs can be very straight and to the point. So my title at work at Mesa Community College is a student service specialist. What the title I've given myself and constructed in LinkedIn for myself is a student advocate specializing in career development and success. So it allows people who are looking at my profile to see that I work in career development and I'm helping students kind of build their best professional self. If you go down a little further, you can see that there is an about yourself. You can write a self-branding for yourself right in here. It's your personal branding of who you are. I recommend that it's not super long, just something so that someone can read it through. There is a characteristic cutoff. So the more concise and to the point that you can be about yourself, the better. You go down to, you can also look at features. The featured areas, since I work at Mesa Community College in the Career Services Office, I wanted to be able to show off that this is where I work and these are the services that we provide. And here's a link for that. So I have the website right there that someone could click on so they can see what my job entails at Mesa Community College. So you can do that if you're wanting to feature pretty much anything. So say like we want to add something to this. I've had graphic design students use this as their online portfolio so that they can show their talent and their artwork and ways for them to just put their information out there. So you can put posts, you can put articles, links, media. One student of mine, she was a graphic design student. She actually had her online profile linked to her LinkedIn account, and people could click on it and see the different folders that she had on her website. So that's one way to use your featured areas. The dashboard, like it says right here, it's private to you. So it shows you who's viewed your profile, how many article views, and how many search appearances you've come up in. So this is just for your information. This never shows up on anybody's search when they find you. There's experience. The experience area is where you can put professional experience in areas of work experience, volunteer. You can put internship, anything that you feel is important for a recruiter to know about your work that you've done. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a full-time job. If you have a part-time job, it could be, like I said, internship, it could be volunteer work that you've done for 10 years. So you can add that information in there. And then you can also personalize it with what you do in that job. So you can actually give it a little bit more of a definition of what your job is to the person reading it. Your education, you can add your degrees, certificates that you've completed on here. You just use the plus button and then you add more. You can even see if there's different schools. So you can just put your schools here, your degree, your field of study. If you're wanting to put activities, if you want to give a description of what your degree was specifically, you can add media here if you want to, if you were really active as part of the community college or university that you were attending. You also have skills and endorsements that you have on here. Skills are things that you would normally place like on your resume. So like communication, interpersonal, public speaking. You can put time management on there. The one thing that I found out when doing some of the research was that LinkedIn has over 35,000 skills listed within its platform. So you have a limit. You don't have a limit of how many you can put on there. But the more specific you can be to what you do, you can add them on here, and it's up to you what you want to put on here. So I've got stuff like higher education, career advising, student development. And you can see right here where it says endorsed. People can go in and endorse you that you're connected to, that know that these are some of the things that you do. These are some of the skills that you're proficient in. So you want to find people who you know that you can endorse, that can endorse you. So it helps you build that skill and that qualification that they know you have. So as we go up here, you can even edit your profile. So sometimes it'll show up as a really long number with dashes on it. You can go here and edit your profile right here if you want to. So I just had mine with my first and last name. Okay, so let's go back, get rid of that. And see. So if you wanted to, if you were like in a crunch to have to create, possibly if you needed like a resume, if you needed a resume, what you could do, and you don't have it with you, you could go into your LinkedIn account and go to save to a PDF file. And what it does is that it creates a PDF file. So it gives you this summary. So if you're ever needing to go to like a job fair or a career event and you want people to know what you do and the information that you want to provide them with, you could print that off and bring it with you in a pinch if you don't have your resume. So these are just some of the components that we have with it. There are some things that I want to tell you about, just some statistics. An average user actually spends at least 17 minutes monthly on LinkedIn. So, you know, they're not on very long. They're not on for hours. They're just kind of going through, updating, looking for jobs. There's over 90,000 schools listed in LinkedIn. There's over 10 million job applications on LinkedIn every month, and 2 million articles, posts, and videos that are published on LinkedIn every day. Let's see, what else can I tell you about LinkedIn? So we talked about connecting with people. So you can see right here off to the side, right where the messaging area is, it'll say first, second. So you have first, second, and third connections in LinkedIn. So your first connection to people, what that means, what this means right here is that these are the people you're directly connected to because you have accepted their invitation. So that means that you've connected with them through your account. So those second and third connections, so this second connection right here would be somebody who I've connected with through my first connection. And your third connection would be somebody you've connected through your second connection. So it's kind of like knowing a friend and then getting to know a friend of a friend and getting to know a friend of a friend of a friend. So that's what your first, second, and third connections mean. So this is just LinkedIn in just a little summarized presentation for you to see. We in Career Services are more than welcome to help you create your LinkedIn account, your profile. If you need help with it, you're more than welcome to make an appointment with us so that we can help you with that. I'm going to come back over here. So if you have any questions, you are more than welcome to, like I said, just contact us and we can set up a time to meet. Right now, what I want to do is I want to show you the video on to start a career for LinkedIn. So let's start with that video.
If you're watching this, chances are good you want to get a job. You want to go from student to rising star, and you want to avoid eating the same meal over and over and over again. Good news, you're in the right place. That's right, LinkedIn. It's not just for top executives. It's not just for old people with heavy briefcases. It's for you, and it's the perfect place for you to start your professional story. Say you want to get a job in New York City. You've never been there before, but that's okay because you have LinkedIn on your side. You start by creating your profile. You give it love because you know it's what recruiters are looking for day and night. It's your resume that never sleeps. It's your flashing neon sign that says, hire me, for the love of all that is good in this world, hire me. Then you start making connections. Alumni working in New York? Yes. Recruiters at top companies in New York? Yes. Your mom's best friend? Yes. You start imagining whose shoes you want to walk in. You think, wow, this is a lot of deep stuff to consider. You shake yourself out of it and start searching for jobs. Whoa, that's a lot of jobs for students. Time to get down to business. You start to tailor your profile. You start applying. You feel empowered, in control, like you should be CEO. That gives you an idea. You look up all the CEOs of all the companies you want to work at. You see one of them went to your university. Then it hits you. You see a clear path from campus to career. You feel like you can see the future. You wonder if you're psychic. Should you start a hotline? No, back to plan A. You keep tailoring and connecting and applying, and before you know it, you start getting responses. First a few, then more, then an interview, and then you're hired. And that's when the real learning begins.
Okay. So that's just some information for you to have today. Like I said, if you have any questions, you can contact our office at career@mesacc.edu, or you could give us a call at 480-461-7592 and just leave us a message. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. We can set up appointments so that we can go over your account with you so that you feel more comfortable with the information that's listed on there. Or if you just need us to review it just to make sure it's got all the components, we can do that too. So that's our presentation for today. And if you have any questions, go ahead and contact us. Thanks. Have a nice day.